security service is a trust service because we have been using this kind of technology from our own product for more than 10 years, and we have a very experienced team. We have more than 100 members of the skillful security experts. They are sitting behind and trying to provide this kind of service. And also now we are already managing like more than 20,000 ECS instance. This is a huge baseline for us to build up our capability and build up our products to serve more and more customers. Talking about the team, I have to say we have the most intelligent team to serve our most top clients. We call ourselves the world-class security expert group because all those experts, they are coming from in China, two of the major IT very well developed city like Hangzhou and Beijing. So many of the the intelligent engineers graduated from the universities from these two big cities. And the team is also a diversity team. It's including our product engineers, security analysts, the ethical hackers, sometimes we'll call them the white hats. And we have also our forensic investigators and researchers. So all these engineers and experts, they will combine together to provide the consulting service as a whole. So most of the people, they have been working on the cloud security area for years. This picture shows our service architecture. Definitely at the very bottom, we should have all the data and the tools support our service, which means like the WAF and the anti-DDoS, you and the customer, you may want to, after you purchase those kind of products, it is a very heavy load work to maintain those kind of products, and sometimes you may want to know how can I configure those products to better fit into my business. So we using this kind of technical and data tools and our underlayer structure to help our customer to find all the vulnerabilities and all the possible weakness of your system. Then based on those data and tools we build up, we call them the Security Operations Center. And we have our dashboard and other kind of process to manage all the data we can have, like the assets and the incidents, and we have the different process to track the handling of the different tickets and the progress of how we handle this kind of incident. Then based on all this, we have our, just we mentioned the experts team, right? It works as a human interface, right? We use those experts to talk with us customers to find their security requirements, and we provide the service like the consulting, penetration test, monitoring, and help the customer to better configure the WAF and the anti-DDoS products. So all in all, the Alibaba Cloud Management Security Service, actually we delivered WAF and anti-DDoS management and the security assessment services with our management service. Potential loss caused by security breaches are reduced, and your online business is constantly monitored and protected from incoming attacks. Management security service, just as we listed here, it's including the security services, management services, and the consulting services. So management security service is very suitable for customers who have purchased our anti-DDoS WAF products, but you think you are, lack continuous monitoring capabilities and security engineers to guide those vulnerabilities. The service is therefore very ideal for the customers who would otherwise need to outsource professionals to assist to ensure the effectiveness operation. So here we have the security service, like we can help you to do the asset assessment, help you to hardening your service, and do the penetration test, and to find more vulnerabilities. And when something was happening, we will do the immediate response to help you to root cause and fix the problem as soon as possible. And for any service you are running on your product environment, like the WAF, anti-DDoS, security awareness service, and our server guard, we can always provide the configuration service to make sure it can fit into your business and 100% match your business needs. This picture shows the major methodologies we are using to design the service itself. Talking about the implementation, actually, some of the highlights I would like to list here is our expert team will definitely create the WAF or the anti-DDoS implementation plan, and also set up the product for your online applications. Definitely, we will also configure and enable the HTTPS certification to even hardening your website. Sometimes your WAF and anti-DDoS is not working alone, right? You need to work it with some other products. Definitely, the team will help you to configure the WAF and anti-DDoS to be able to talk with the CDN or SLB, some kind of other products. And for the monitoring and the managed service, the expert team will provide the continuous monitoring and detection of attacks which targeting your system. Actually, when we monitor the impact of the security attacks on your system, it's not only a monitoring, but the expert team will also analyze the web attacks logs to identify any potential threats. Based on all the data we have, based on the previous attacks history, right, we need to introduce the tighter WAF policy by reviewing the monitoring results and the security test results. Definitely, we will have the service to optimize the WAF policies to protect your website from some very common application level attacks like the HTTP flood, circle injection, the cross-site scripting, and bot attacks. Also, we will help you to adjust the anti-DDoS policies to reduce the impact of denial of service attacks. Definitely, every policy will be optimized and reconfigured based on the business requirement from your needs. And finally, we have the report and improvement part, which means we will give daily, weekly, and monthly support, and we will support the customized reports according to our customer needs. Based on all these services and methodologies we provided, we can give you a very quick response to the security incidents for any very serious attack like the DDoS attack. When it is happening, the team will jump in immediately to bring the defense and bring the business really quickly back to normal. Here I list some of the details about what we can do for the management service. The WAF service is just one of the service we can provide. I think there are some highlights here, right? We have a 7 multiply 24 hours monitoring service, which means for any time you have any security breach found, we will provide the response immediately. Talking about the benefits, definitely if you can leverage our management security service, it really improve your security scenario, because sometimes we buy some products, but if we cannot configure it very well or do some very refined policy definition, maybe we cannot fully let the function of the product being used. That's why we really need some experts to help to to enable or empowerment the product, the full capabilities. And you don't need to maintain your own team, right? This team will give you a very quick response to any security incident for any time. And because you are using a standard security service provided by Alibaba Cloud, you don't need to worry about the compliance problem. We already have those kind of the compliance problems or the certification already applied to our product. And again, what you can reduce the cost is including the human can employee for the security experts by yourself, those kind of cost, and you don't need to spend more time to do the daily operation and those kind of extra efforts. Help you all this kind of benefits. This other security management service can help you to provide. Again, let's highlight some of the features. Definitely professional. We have the experts who knows our cloud best because they are just working for for Alibaba Cloud themselves, and they have the very rich cybersecurity experience, and they have their practical skills being done on cloud for many years, and it's reliable. And I said it's a no stop continuously service, and we do the proactive detection and to try to prevent the attacks from the first second. And we also have our intelligence engine and big data kind of technology support our service to try to find everything in a more smart way.